Okay, so Kendrick Lamar and SZA just kicked off the first night of the GNX tour in Minneapolis at the US Bank Stadium. And I'm kind of just going to do a run through of the set list. This show is very impressive, I will say off the bat. Just watching off the live streams, I obviously wasn't there. I'll be going in the Phoenix show in May. So, yeah, I obviously wasn't there. But just watching these live streams on Instagram and TikTok, this show is very impressive. There's a lot to break down. There's a lot going on with the choreography, the visuals, the little intermission videos that play. So obviously, spoiler alerts. I guess it's kind of already spoiled. Don't click on this video, sorry. But spoilers, if you want to go to the show and want to go in fresh, don't watch this, obviously. So we'll go through the set list. And actually, this is the stage. It's pretty similar to the Super Bowl. It has the little like PlayStation logos. And then you got the stage right here, and you got visuals in the back, which I'll go over in a second, because the visuals are really cool and a big part of this show for sure. Like I said, this is just going to be kind of a short rundown because a lot to break down. I want to wait until there's like higher quality videos. Maybe tomorrow I'll do like a full in-depth breakdown, or I'll wait until I actually go to the show. So this is just kind of a quick rundown of what I've gathered and what I saw. So he starts off the show with whacked out murals, and there's little videos that play throughout different sets, because this is an actually interesting concept, because it isn't like SZA opens the show and then Kendrick comes on. Both of their sets are combined. So Kendrick starts off the show with whacked out murals. He has a little intro before that. Then he goes into Squabbled Up, then King Kunta, Element, TV Off, and then 30 for 30. SZA comes up with the GNX car, but it's like all green and has grass all over it. Really cool. And then SZA takes over. So yeah, this is a really cool concept, just because it's not like opening and then a closer. It's all combined. They're literally co-headlining, and I like this a lot because you don't have to wait for the next artist. It's literally just a 3-hour show of live music. So it's just nonstop 3 hours of music, and I'm so much more happy about that than just like a SZA set, break, and then a Kendrick set. I love that it's intertwined and it's like one single show. That's great. So yeah, 30 for 30. Then SZA comes out and she does her little set with Love Galore, Broken Clocks, The Weeknd. And then Kendrick comes back out with Euphoria. So again, they're just flipping their sets. Then Hey Now, which is the live debut of that song. Then Reincarnated, live debut. And I will mention, both Kendrick and SZA have a phenomenal live band from what I've heard. Especially the drummer was just going off the entire set. So a lot of these songs just have such a higher production value now in this live setting with this live band. So look forward to that. So Reincarnated, live debut. Then Humble. Then Backseat Freestyle. Then Family Ties. And actually Kendrick threw in a new verse for Family Ties at the end. Some people were saying it's a freestyle. Some people were saying it's a new verse. It seemed like a new verse to me. It seemed like it was fleshed out, or a scrap verse that was originally made for the original song. Then Swimming Pools. Then Mad City, shortened into All Right. And then Man at the Garden. He performed Man at the Garden on the GNX car, which is in the back pretty much the whole time when Kendrick is performing. Then Doves in the Wind. I'm really glad that they put this on the set list. It is one of the lesser known SZA and Kendrick collabs, so I'm glad they put it on the set list. And they basically perform all of their collabs, which is really cool, and an extra song that they didn't even make together. So then All the Stars, which was just absolutely super cinematic, as you would guess. They're both on these floating platforms during All the Stars. And I will mention again, in between all these different sets, there's like videos that play to kind of signify, okay, this is going to be SZA's set, this is going to be Kendrick's set. And a lot of the Kendrick videos are of Kendrick in like a deposition, which is obviously a reference to the Drake lawsuit. He even makes reference when he goes into Not Like Us about the push-ups, the drop. So we'll get to that when I get there. So then All the Stars on these floating platforms. And then Love. So obviously, this is a Kendrick song, and Zachary was on the chorus, but Kendrick added SZA for this live version, which absolutely amazing. I'm glad that he put this on the set list, because it's one of my favorite songs off of Damn, to be honest. I know a lot of people are like, it's a pop attempt, but I do really like Love. It's one of his best like poppy songs, in my opinion. Then, wait, does it go into... Yeah, okay, so then SZA has another set list. Rich Baby Daddy, F2F, Garden, Say It Like That, Kitchen, Blind, Forgiveless, Low, Doves in the Wind, All the Stars, Love. So it is a little confusing with the sets right now, because they are a little changing. Again, this is a quick rundown. Tomorrow will be a full breakdown. So yeah, I think... Okay, so SZA does a set after Love, Oh, no. Okay, so SZA does a set, and before all of these songs, well, she comes out to Doves in the Wind, and then she does a set, and then okay, yeah, and then after Love, it's Dodger Blue live debut. I'm so glad he added the song, one of my favorites off of GNX, really underrated. And then Peekaboo, really cool visuals on that song. Every time it was like Peekaboo, Kendrick's eye would pop up on the screen. Really cool visuals with that. The choreography is really cool. There is choreography throughout the show. There's dancers on the stage. Again, with this song, really cool. Then like that, just running off in a setting with all the fire and stuff. Then DNA, obviously got to play it. Good credit. So I wasn't expecting this. This is a Playboi Carti song, obviously featuring Kendrick, and I wasn't expecting this. I mean, this is a recent song off of Music, and I'm so glad he put it on the set because it did really ring off in a stadium, and it has a stadium vibe to it. And obviously Kendrick performed his verse. It just went crazy. Then Count Me Out, which was really unexpected. I didn't think he was going to play anything for Mr. Morale, but he only played a snippet of Count Me Out, so not much love to Mr. Morale on this set list, unfortunately, but I get it. That was the last album and the last tour, so move on from that. Count Me Out, just a little snippet, and then it kind of transitions into Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. He only plays a snippet of that too, and then it goes into Money Trees, then Poetic Justice. It's really funny to me that there's like so many different Drake songs on the set list. I know it's probably intentional. Poetic Justice, SZA plays Rich Baby Daddy. So yeah, there's like Drake songs in this show, which is funny because a lot of it also revolves around dissing Drake. Then there's the unreleased song Bodies is Play, which he played at the Super Bowl, and he only plays like a minute of that song again like he did at the Super Bowl, so we didn't get any extended version of that song. Then TV Off Reprise, he played TV Off earlier, so he plays it again, just the mustard part, I think. Then Not Like Us, he does another video where it's like him in the deposition room, and he's asked, what are your thoughts on the drop, drop, drop? And then the song starts playing. So, yeah, again, obviously reference to Drake, and there's a lot of subtle hints and visuals towards Drake, which, again, I'll probably break down tomorrow. Then Luther with SZA. Then Gloria, that's the closer. And I think that's a perfect closer. It's the closer for GNX, and it just has that kind of last song feel. SZA and Kendrick both get in the GNX car, and they go down to the floor. So, yeah, I mean, again, just kind of a short rundown, just kind of recap everyone who was maybe trying to find live streams, looking on Twitter and stuff like that, because there's a lot to break down in the show. There's a lot to go through. I could tell they put so much budget and effort into just every minute detail in the show. The live band, the visuals, the lighting, the pyro, the choreography, everything about the show is just stadium level. And yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see a hip-hop show at this level, just to talk right now, because, there's been like Eminem tours with Rihanna, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I guess kind of counts, but to see a hip-hop show on this level, on this capacity, with this much production value is just awesome to see, and I hope we can see more superstars like Kendrick in the future at stadium levels. Yeah, this is a really great show, and again, I'm probably forgetting a lot of things and not mentioning a lot of things because, again, there's a lot to go over, so I think I'm going to kind of end it off right here. The Grand National Tour kicked off in Minneapolis tonight. What's the next show of the tour? Let's see. Okay, well, I'll find it later. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what show you're going to. What song were you really glad to see on the set list? What song do you think he should have included? And yeah, again, I'm really glad that this is like a 3-hour just live show. No stops.